Hello and good morning, dear listeners. Once again, I'm here with a new episode of podcast where we meet brilliant minds. Today in the podcast, we have two brilliant minds with us. They are from class 10th. To the right side of mine, we have Pankhudi and to the left side, we have Aastha Pandey. Welcome to this episode to the podcast, dear children.
Thank you, sir.
How are you feeling today?
We are feeling really excited that this is a new opportunity for us to learn something new and to grow.
To grow. Aastha, what about you? How are you feeling today?
So I'm feeling very proud in myself that I'm getting this opportunity to represent myself amongst these listeners. And
Well said, Aastha. Moving to the next question. What do you want to become in life?
so I want to become a judge.
Why?
So because from starting, from class 8, I'm seeing myself that I'm good at judging. Not judging means criticizing people, but it's
Oh, I was getting afraid. I am nervous that you are judging of me also. Maybe.
not like that.
Who can say?
Not like that. So not like that, but means if I get some facts, I get some emotions also of people. I'm right there to give my opinion and to decide whether what's right and wrong.
Very good. At least you have a dream. There are many students that don't actually have dreams. They are living without dreams. So at least you have, so it's a great thing. The next question is, which subject do you like most and why?
So my favorite subject in SST and specifically history.
Good choice. Many students, they are afraid of history. You are studying. They believe that that subject is really boring.
No, sorry, it's not boring. It's actually more interesting.
How did you develop this?
Because the mistakes, the evils of the society that were in the past, history helps us to prevent ourselves from that evils, from doing that mistakes.
Okay.
And we also get to know about our culture by studying history. So it's not, it's more to know about ourselves, about our people, the society.
So that we cannot commit mistakes again in a future, after
Yes,
reading
yes.
history. You want to say that.
Also, we get to know our fundamentals.
Fundamental rights. You're trying to say. Okay. So tell me something about your father.
My father.
If you have to explain, describe your father in words, which are the
So-
sentences you would use to describe?
My father, he is just like coconut.
Coconut.
He
The
is
best
hard.
fruit I think you have ever chosen for your father. Coconut. Hard from outside, soft from inside.
Yes. So, when he is emotional, he is at the peak. But when his anger comes out, so it's hard to tolerate. He is very honest for his job, for his responsibilities, whether it is from his family, his job. He is an advocate. So since a very long time, I'm seeing him that he doesn't go to whether the victim is wrong or right. He just wants to everyone be justified.
Okay, that's a good quality, by the way, for an advocate. An advocates fight also for this. Very good. Which place do you like most to, go for a picnic? Is there any specific place for you? A picnic spot for you?
So not picnic spot because I'm just strongly connected to the supernatural power. So
Okay, so you're trying to come your
my
spirit.
favorite place to visit is Kedarnath.
Kedarnath. Have you been there?
So
Have you been there?
no, sir, I have not been there, but I've seen the pictures, the
I have desire to go there.
qualities. Yes.
It's a really a beautiful place because
It's kind of dream place of mine.
definitely, because this is really a beautiful place, my dear listeners. Because I have been there, I went there for Char Dham, so I can tell you that it's a beautiful place. It's a heaven on earth, I would say. That is why this is called Devabhumi on this planet. Anyways, moving to the next, that question is going to be very challenging to you. What subject do you find very or most challenging?
So not most challenging, but for me, math is a little bit harder. Is dealing with the problems. The concepts are clear to me, but I just cannot adjust myself while I'm solving the problems.
Okay.
The main concept, I remember the main concepts, but I forget the basics.
Basics. And in maths, you should not actually forget the basics. Otherwise, you will face problem in the
So
future.
that is my weak point. So
No, you need
maths is a little.
You need to improve yourself. Talk to the teachers again and again so that you can and learn formulas and whatever are there. Tell me something about your locality, where you live actually. Right now, you're residing somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something about that.
So colony, my surrounding is means kind of moderate. There are educators like in my colony. There are number
Can you
of
name the
teachers.
colony? What is the name of the colony?
Om Nagar colony in
Nagar.
Mirzapur.
Okay.
So
Nice name, by the way. Since you are a street girl, so Om is the
Yes.
the word that actually suits your person. Yes.
So there are a number of teachers in my colony, and the housewives. Like for me, they are aunties. So they are very supporting
Aunties are aunties, huh?
in any field. Like when my mother is not here, so I don't feel like I'm alone at home.
Wow, that's a beautiful and a great, great compliment. Great compliment. Very good.
They are very humble, and they make me feel that they are also my loved ones.
Wow. Means they are also the members of your family.
We make a family
Wow.
in our colony.
Beautifully said. Well, now Pankhudi, it's your time. And the questions for you, I think the same questions will be there for you also. Why not we start with your introduction? Can you introduce yourself to our viewers? Introduce, please.
Hello and namaste to everyone. I am Pankhudi studying in grade 10 in St. Xavier's School.
You're studying over here. What have you decided to become, or what is your aim to be in future?
I want to serve my nation, and I want to go in medical career. Specifically, I want to become a doctor.
Doctor of
Cardio.
cardio side. So in future you are going to operate the people, huh? You are going to take the heart out of their body, huh?
Yes, yeah.
No, not at all.
And
Our blessings are with you. And very good profession you have chosen, by the way. Who is your role model in this field?
So in this field, I look upon, there is a influencer. Her name is Dr. Rakshita Singh.
Rakshita Singh. Specialist?
So she's a gynecologist.
Gyne. Okay.
And
Very good.
she isn't only a doctor, but she manages social media, and she is an educator too. And she, as well as that, she's a gynecologist too. So she's she's balancing her life perfectly.
Wow.
And
That is why they are called ladies, women.
Yes.
They're always power. They're called, goddess. So
Sure.
they can manage everything at the same time. But the profession you have chosen, really a good profession you have chosen, and I wish you, one day we see you in the same attire, the doctor's attire. Anyways, moving to the next question. Which subject do you like most?
so I really like biology and physics.
Biology you like. And physics also.
Yes.
That's a deadly combination, by the way. Physics and biology.
So because through both the subjects, we get to learn about nature, how nature works, the laws of nature, and the creations of nature.
Well, Pankhudi, it sounds good that the student is saying that I love physics. And Let me tell you honestly that in class 11th and 12th, when we talk to the students about physics, they get afraid. Sir, don't talk about this. They say like this. So it's a good thing coming from your side that you have love and that you have passion and you have, likes. अच्छी बात है. Where do you like to go for picnic? Is there any specific place?
So specifically, I would like to go to Vrindavan.
Vrindavan. For picnic or for something else?
For spirituality.
Very good. What subject do you find most challenging?
I don't really find any subject challenging,
Wow.
but I find SSC social science a bit challenging because there are a lot of facts and dates to be remembered.
So you are actually moving on the track of Albert Einstein. He also used to say that why to teach these facts that is already written on the book. You turn the pages and find the details over there. Why to learn how many people were killed and how. Well, Pankhudi, my next question to you is, what school activities do you actively participate in?
So I'm more interested in participating activities like debate, speeches, where there is verbal communication included and where you get something to learn about, you increase your knowledge.
It sounds like you are a good orator. You love to speak all the time.
Yes.
So are you voluble and talkative or?
I'm more of an introvert. I don't really like to talk to people.
So not talkative, but you love to deliver.
I love to speak about knowledgeable things.
Okay, you love to deliver lectures like
Talking about
speeches. Okay, that's a good thing, by the way. Like any topic that you remembered last time you participated in this speech competition and delivered, what topic you had chosen that time?
So it was an English speech competition in which I delivered the topic. The topic was, what if I travel in future? What if I time travel?
Do you really believe that people can travel to future one day?
So we can really travel to future if we move at the speed of light, but we don't have any equipment and it is not really possible.
This is what I wanted to know. Is it possible or not? Is it not possible? Now, Aastha. Well, Aastha, my next question is: have you ever been a class monitor or held any leadership position in your school?
Yes, sir. In grade 8, I became class monitor.
Okay.
But it was not kind of my job.
So you're going to tell me about your experience as a monitor. So you didn't like that. Why?
Sir, because there were numerous type of students. Like I had to handle everybody in my class.
Okay.
I had to maintain the decorum of the class. So it was not challenging for me, but I didn't like it.
Just in the beginning when I asked you what do you want to become, you said judge. तो ऐसा नहीं लगता कि वो एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी वो भी है जहाँ पे आपको डिसाइड करना है कि क्या करना है, कैसे डिसीजन देना है, और मॉनिटर बनके ये क्लासरूम में आप कर सकते हैं, तो आज से ही शुरू करते हैं इस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी छोटे स्तर से.
सर, स्कूल में रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दी, वहाँ पे हम अपने आप को डेवलप कर सकते हैं.
Okay.
मॉनिटर बनके अपने आप को फ्यूचर में अच्छे से ढाल सकते हैं. पर वहाँ पे मेरी जॉब क्या थी? To be a monitor and to maintain the decorum of my classroom.
Okay.
But there were students that I cannot fully make them of mine, like whatever I want, they do that. And
you are trying to say that indirectly, you are trying to say that they were indisciplined.
Yes.
They were not disciplined. So that was the role of like monitor का role ये कि उन्हें discipline बना, मतलब उन्हें डिसिप्लिन बना देना, उन्हें डिसिप्लिन का ही रोल उनको निभाना है कि आपके जरिए ये जाने कि नहीं डिसिप्लिन होके रहना है क्लासरूम में. दैट इज व्हाई यू वर चोजन. यू वर एक थे आप, एक क्लास में सिर्फ एक चुना गया मॉनिटर हु हैड द पावर. किसी टीचर ने देखा तो होगा नहीं, यू हैव द पावर. उस पावर का यूज क्यों नहीं किया?
सर, पावर simply I didn't like to reflect my personality there.
Okay.
लाइक जब जज बनने की बात आई तो वहां पे मेरे पास सब होगा सामने, वहां पे मेरी पर्सनल पर्सनालिटी रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं होगी, वहां पे एविडेंसेस और फैक्ट्स के बेस पे हमें अपना डिसीजन करना पड़ेगा।
समटाइम्स फैक्ट्स एंड एविडेंसेस भी काम नहीं आते, सही नहीं बोलते हैं।
So facts and evidences काम नहीं आते, वो अलग बात होती है। Like extreme justice is often injustice.
तो सर
So किसी के साथ बहुत जस्टिस हो रही है, वो भी किसी के लिए इनजस्टिस हो सकती है।
ऑब्वियस,
तो यहाँ पे कुछ भी 100% वाइप ऑफ तो हो नहीं सकता।
नॉट एट ऑल।
तो इसलिए जज और मॉनिटर में फर्क नजर आता है। लाइक वहां पे थोड़े से पार्शियल नहीं हो सकते हम, और मॉनिटर में मतलब पता नहीं क्यों बट
पार्शल हो गया। वेल सैड। आस्था ने बड़ी बखूबी इस बात को बयां किया है कि डिसलाइक्स लाइक्स होते हैं, ये हम एक फेवर करते हैं, फेवरेटिज्म चलता है। वेल आस्था, माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हाट डज योर डेली स्टडी रूटीन लुक लाइक?
So I do not follow any specific study routine, but I set a goal that as much as time I can utilize, as much as time of my 24 hours I can utilize for my studies, that I will do.
There is no plan actually, no schedule,
Set
no.
goals that what I have to do in my.
And for that you are working.
Yes, sir.
Time जैसे मिल रहा है आप कर रहे हैं, यही.
Yes.
But do you take tuition or prefer self study?
So I prefer self-study.
Or what do you think about tuition?
So tuition, firstly,
Is it good or bad? Let me tell you first.
Sir.
Let me know this. Is it good or bad?
is it good? It belongs to particular student.
Okay.
If he or she needs, and besides from needs, if he or she wants that somebody should be there to watch me, if he or she cannot manage their selves by their own selves, मतलब कि ठीक है पढ़ना चाहते हैं हम लेकिन डिस्ट्रैक्शंस खींच ले रही हैं हमें, तो कुछ फैक्टर होना चाहिए, कोई होना चाहिए सामने से देखने वाला। बट फॉर मी दैट इज नॉट माई प्रॉब्लम, दैट इज नॉट माई प्रॉब्लम। हम खुद से कभी कभी डिस्ट्रैक्ट होते हैं, पर
Obviously.
उस चीज के लिए अपने दिन में एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम निकालते हैं। मतलब परेशानियां हैं तो उन्हें स्टोर करके एक किनारे रख दो, काम हो जाए तो फिर खुद से ही खुद उनको सुलझा लो।
क्या बात है, बहुत खूब आस्था ने जवाब दिया इसका। शी टॉक्ड अबाउट डिस्ट्रैक्शन, कि होता है ध्यान भटकते हैं, तो उस कंडीशन में उन्होंने कहा कि टीचर सामने हो तो ठीक रहता है कि हाँ डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं हो। अगर सेल्फ स्टडी में डिस्ट्रैक्शन हो सकता है।
यस सर, बिल्कुल हो सकता है।
वेरी गुड आस्था, जवाब बहुत अच्छा है बेटा। हाउ डू यू प्रिपेयर फॉर योर एग्जाम्स?
So I set my mindset
Okay.
that I have to study. I have my exams ahead. I revise all the notes. I
Okay.
solve some questions, and then finally I test myself. However, I can do that.
Okay. Well, now, Pankhudi, during exams or when date sheet is announced, every child has fear and stress of exam. They take it like bird. How do you handle the pressure of exam?
So I first of all, if I get pressure, I set my mindset that I have studied. I have studied enough, and I can do that. And besides that, there are my supporters like my parents. Their soothing, their words make me feel comfortable.
Okay.
And then I get some strength. I go through the notes and I test myself. And then on the basis of that, when I reach the exam center, I am full of confidence and I just write the exam.
You become confident.
Yeah.
So you be confident just because of your heart.
Yeah.
हाँ? तो ऐसा कभी रहा कि स्ट्रेस फील किया कभी कि हार्ड वर्क करने के बाद भी स्ट्रेस लगा, ऐसा कभी रहा?
Yes, sir.
कब लगा?
So sometimes जब थोड़ा सा टफ चीजें आ जाती है, और कभी कभी जितना भी आप तैयार हो, जितना भी आप कॉन्फिडेंट हो,
नहीं लगता।
जब आप एग्जाम सेंटर में बैठते हो तो थोड़ा सा घबराहट आ ही जाती है।
हाँ, ऐसा लगता है कि हम तैयार तो किए हैं लेकिन कुछ रह गया, कुछ छूट रहा है क्या, डर लगा है। एग्जाम हॉल का डर सबको सताता है। वेरी गुड। वेल, ये अच्छी बात है कि इतने कम उम्र में यू आर हैंडलिंग दिस स्ट्रेस एंड प्रेशर, बिकॉज ऐसे भी स्टूडेंट्स जो है प्रेशर को हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहे। बहुत बड़ी बात है, और ये सेंट जेवियर स्कूल लगातार बच्चों को उस लेवल के लिए बनाने के लिए निरंतर प्रयास करता रहता है और काउंसलिंग सेशन बराबर रखता है, और दैट इज व्हाई वी आर हैविंग स्टूडेंट्स लाइक यू। ये अच्छी बात है। What motivates you to study hard?
So the urge to be independent financially, and the people who are looking up for me, that one day I will be successful, one day I will become.
The word you said that when I asked you what do you want to become, you said you will be doctor and serve the country.
Yes.
So that reflects here that you are going to help and support the people in future. So, well, Pankhudi, what is one strong quality you see in yourself?
So the one strong quality that I see in myself is that if I want to achieve something, I will put my 100% of effort. Like I want it, and I will do anything for that. And
You give your 100% to achieve anything. Very good and well said. Next question. Are you more of an introvert or extrovert?
introvert.
Introvert. Is it a good quality?
So introvert or extrovert, personally, it is your own choice. It is your own nature. But there are some certain situations where you have to be open, where you have to be extrovert. Like if you want to become leader, or if there is a situation where you have to handle, you can't be an introvert. You have to become an extrovert. So it just depends on the situation. Personally, I'm introvert, but at the situations where there is need to become open, I'm extrovert.
डॉक्टर बनने के बाद इंट्रोवर्ट बनना पसंद करेंगे कि एक्सट्रोवर्ट बनना?
So personally, professionally, I would be extrovert.
Okay.
But personally, in personal life, I prefer introvert.
मतलब कम बोलना चाहते लाइफ में। हाँ, excess of anything is bad. कम बोले, अल्पभाषी बने, अच्छा है। Very good. What does success mean to you?
So, success doesn't mean wealth and money for me. Success means I'm able to serve myself for the people, for the nation, and I'm able to make the people who
If you didn't become doctor, then
so if not, it's okay. Maybe it wasn't in my fate.
so that time also you will serve the country or not?
Yes, sir.
You will.
Surely I will serve for the country.
Okay.
There will be other ways to serve for my country.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Well, Aastha, is there a person, book or quote that inspires you?
Yes, sir. There is a book, not a book, the book.
The book. Okay.
Bhagavad Gita
Nice.
in Hindu culture. So I didn't read Bhagavad Gita, and there is a quote from verse 2, and that is कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन। कर्म करते रहिए, दुविधाएं आएंगी आपके मार्ग पे, लेकिन उनसे डरना नहीं। जिसने आपको जिंदगी दी है, तो उसने वो दे के बस बेफिक्र नहीं हो गया।
Yes, sir.
He is watching you every single second. He is with you every moment. और अगर आप भगवान की पूजा करते हैं तो आपको परेशान नहीं होना चाहिए। आप परेशान हो रहे हैं मतलब आप उसके सिस्टम पे शक कर रहे हैं।
Bishop. Well said. To believe in God alone.
Yes.
Very good. You said something which is really meaningful कि आस्था रख के आगे बढ़े। यहाँ नाम तुम्हारा आ ही जाता है आस्था, इसीलिए चुन के माँ ने नाम भी रखा हुआ है आस्था। By the way, who gave you this name?
My father.
Your father. पूरा meaningful है। So since you have decided to become judge, तो सवाल एक मैं आज अभी से चेक कर लूं कि जज बनने की क्वालिटी है या नहीं स्कूल के तरफ से। मेरे क्लास में दो बच्चे बैक बेंचर्स, दे वर फाइटिंग, तो मैं उन दोनों बच्चों को आपके पास ला रहा हूं और ये जानने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं कि आप कैसे ये पता करेंगे कि उन दोनों में फाइट शुरू किसने की। कौन मुजरिम है और आपका डिसीजन फिर क्या हो?
सर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वो अपनी सफाई में कुछ कहना चाहते हैं कि नहीं.
हाँ.
आई विल सी दैट एंड सर when they were fighting there were others present in the classroom.
Obviously.
So like एक सच नहीं बोलेगा दूसरा सच नहीं बोलेगा लेकिन हर कोई झूठ नहीं बोलेगा. So I would check on the classroom, I would ask others and I think I would finally find that who is the guilty.
So eyewitness, you are trying to say that you will go with eyewitnesses. Well said. Very good. So the next round.
In serious cases also, eyewitnesses are the best option.
Obviously. Because they actually disclose the truth.
So because in written facts or data, we cannot check what is actually coming to us. But in humans, we can check on.
Fine. Well, since I asked Aastha and I gave this a situation also, तो मैं तुम्हें क्यों छोड़ूं? क्योंकि आप डॉक्टर बनना चाह रहे हैं. So I have a case actually. There is a boy in the classroom and he's really feeling very bad in the classroom. Do you know how to check the fever?
Yes, sir.
How?
So using thermometer or putting it, thermometer is not available. You can put your index finger and middle finger to some nerve like near the neck and you can easily check.
Suppose a boy or a girl has a fever. क्या prescribe करेंगे as a doctor?
So as a doctor, I would prescribe him or her some medicines and how he or she can, what other ways he or she can do to avoid these things, leaving medicines, like if they can do some exercise or breathing.
During fever exercise is required?
No sir, during fever you can take bed rest.
Okay.
It is prescribed to take completely bed rest. If it is,
so you're trying to say that the patient will be advised to take rest and
medicines will be prescribed.
Medicines. Okay. किसी मेडिसिन का नाम याद है जो फीवर में दी जाती है?
डोलो का पैरासीटामोल.
Paracetamol. Okay. Okay, one more situation I want to give. Suppose you became a doctor and you got a patient. That patient is really very serious and needs an operation at once. But the problem is that patient does not have money that you actually require. In that case, what will you do? And if you did not operate that patient, surely he will die. So in that condition, what will you do? Will you go for operation or will leave him since he does not have money?
Sir, humanity is more important and essential before money.
Okay.
You can earn money and you can easily, spend it. You can spend it on some things that are not really, that are for few moments. You can spend money for few moments happiness, like you can go to concert, you can go to party, but you will not get anything. You will just go waste your money and come.
Okay.
I'm not criticizing this thing that you can go. It's your choice, but humanity stands first before the money. You can earn money, the money can come, the money can go.
Okay.
But humanity should be alive. So first of all, I will enter the patient to the emergency room. Then I will treat him, and all the money and the money related things I will pay for him.
मैं समझ रहा हूँ ये क्या कहना चाहिए. व्यूअर्स, आप ध्यान से बच्चे के जहन को समझे. बहुत बड़ी बात है. सेंट जेवियर स्कूल में ही ये पॉसिबल है. बच्चे के जहन में है कि पहले हम उसकी जान बचाएंगे. सब कुछ ताक पे रख. ह्यूमैनिटी फर्स्ट. हम पैसा कमा सकते हैं लेकिन इंसान नहीं कमा सकते. वो मर जाएगा तो फिर सब खत्म हो जाएगा. जो पीछे गोल है इनके कि मैं नेशन को सर्व करना चाहती हूँ, वो सब खत्म हो जाएगा. वेल सेड पंखुड़ी, एंड आई रियली अप्रिशिएट कि आपके पास ये दिन है और ये आपकी जहनियत है. बहुत अच्छा लगा ये सुन के कि ऐसे बच्चे हमारे साथ हमारे स्कूल में पढ़ रहे हैं. थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड रियली कमेंडेबल. बहुत अच्छी बात. Let's move to the next round. That is the next actually segment, a rapid fire segment, in which you will be given 3 seconds only to reply. If suppose you don't know the answer, you can simply say sorry, and I'll skip to the next question. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
So I'll start with you. Your favorite movie?
A CC related to science, Interstellar.
interstellar. Okay. If you have to choose one out of two, money or time?
Time.
Time, not money. Discipline or talented?
Discipline.
Which color? Is
Black.
it black? Mama or papa?
Both.
No one.
Sorry, sir, I can't choose one.
Well, money or profession?
Profession.
Which is your favorite dish?
Any Indian dish?
Any Indian dish? Aastha, ready?
Yes.
Should I ask? Marks or talent?
Talent.
Time or money?
Time.
Parents or teachers?
So, as per the need, I will require both of them. But specifically, it's very hard, but parents.
Education or money?
Education.
Education or religious life?
Education. Sir, if you will allow, I can elaborate this point.
Why not? I would love to hear.
Sir, because firstly, if I'll be educated, then I can be a religious person.
Wow. Definitely. If you
Because
need
according to this society, there is not much religious thing present in present. So, if I'll be educated, my mind will grow, and I will decide that I have to go in that religious field. So, I will be able to become a religious person. Without education, that is not possible.
Well, sir. Well, viewers, that's the end of this session. We'll meet you in the next episode with new faces, new talented students. Till then, have fun, keep smiling, but never stop thinking. Signing off from St. Xavier's School. Goodbye. Thank you.